All right, third graders, we are on week 4, and this week we're going to look at research, plot events on a timeline, and kind of show those cultural changes that took place in your hometown, and including people that made an influence. So create a Google Slides, follow the link below. You're just creating the shell, you're preparing your timeline. If you have another way that you'd like to create it, you can ask your teacher, or just do it by hand. And I kind of talked about this in class last week, that your timeline could be something that you draw out, or you can just use a Google Slides if you don't want to use another program because you're so familiar with Google Slides, and just put them in sequential order, these events. The hometown timeline project can be mapped out all right here on this Google Doc. So I would recommend opening that link, keeping it open on your computer, maybe printing it, so you can kind of follow it as you go. And it's not a long timeline, you're only having to do a few events. Here's another sample of a timeline just to kind of show you how you can plot these events on the top and the bottom, following from 1700. So you'll see here 1706. So it's in between 1700 and 1710 because that's where it would fall. And then you go down, this event is just before 1720. So you could, 1718 maybe. Move to London. You can see Benjamin Franklin moves to London just after 1720. It kind of looks like it's in the middle of 1720 and 1730, so possibly 1725. And so this is just another example of a timeline for you to see. Your week 4 literacy connection, you will pick one person or one event that really impressed you or that you just made a connection to. And you'll create a Google Doc title, should be the person's name or the name of the event. And you will kind of do the 5 W's for this short report: who, what, where, when, why. Use your unit work that you've already done to guide this work. And so some of this might already be done. You might already have this done based on you have this slide on your timeline. You're just going to go in a little bit more into depth, because as you notice on a timeline, it's not going to give you all the details. It's just very simple, born in Boston. So this short report will go more into detail on that one event. And that's going to be your literacy connection. There is a video here to help you set your paper up if you are needing that. There is a math connection, and it will be about sequencing numbers because it's something that you need to get done when you're creating your timeline, and be sure that you have those events in order. So you'll just copy and paste these following numbers and then order them from least to greatest and place that in your to be graded. If you have any questions as you're working this week, don't hesitate to ask your teacher. Have a great week.